What is your strategy for investing $100,000 to maximize returns while managing risk? So if somebody has $100,000 right now, somebody has $100,000 right now.
Yeah.
What's the strategy?
I'm gonna spice it up. Put half of it into index funds at a price point that I call. So VOO, VTI, VGT on a drop. You don't want to put it in at an all-time high. Cool. The second part, you want to pick 2 technology stocks. But I don't care. Like, this is my strategy, whether it's 1,000, 10,000, 100, 1 million, 10 million, 100 million, 1 billion. Half into index funds and the other half into tech. So if you want to minimize your risk, which Apple or Microsoft already does, you have to also factor in, while mitigating the risk, are you minimizing the returns? So if you have a company like Nvidia, let's say Tesla may draw down 40% at any given time, right? But you may miss out on 400% over a 4 or 5 year period by not investing into it. So you have to define your risk appetite, but the strategy has to be put half of it into tech. Your life runs on tech. We're on YouTube, Google right now. Most of you are working off of Microsoft products. Like, the strategy doesn't change, but the price points in which you enter are going to matter a lot more, because it's tough to see your account dwindle from 100 grand down to 60 grand because you bought at a high, or you wanted to buy GameStop or do 0-day traded options, some BS like that. So pick the 2 companies that you love, whether OpenAI gets bought out or they go public. Microsoft is sitting on a windfall of money coming in. Great. As much as I think Apple could innovate, they're still going to outpace the market. They're still going to give you a great return. They're not going to argue. The more money that you have, the safer bet Apple is for you if you have a lot of money. So half into index funds, VO, or some S&P equivalent, and then the other into Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia. If Lilly was at a lower price, maybe, but you have to do half tech and half index, no matter how much money you have. All the remixing is why that bag gets messed up. Now I get to talk. I gave you the soft soliloquy. You get the fucking your money up. Somebody is GameStop going to research, bro? This is not 2019. No, that company was garbage then. Intel garbage. Like, and here's another tip. Listen to what I tell you. If I made you money, please put yes in chat. It's not that hard. This ain't 2006. I don't want y'all. I don't know what a P ratio is. No. Listen. They'll tell you every week, yo, go network, and I'll see y'all at InvestFest on your phone, face down, not getting no action in them DMs. Everybody's here at network. He just told you to play. Put 30 people in the room. Pop the balloon challenge, business edition. What? Yo, Shawty, what's the networking tip of the week? Go put 30 people in the room and connect them. This year's about execution, hands down.
Facts. All facts.
Okay.
$100,000 play. That's a fact. That I actually, in 2021, like, I had the $100,000 investment. Shout out to everybody that was at Market Mondays live at the Apollo, like our first one. And I broke down that 100,000. It was like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it in 3 ETFs. At the time, I was doing long-term option leaps on them. SMH was one, XLK was one, XLY was the other. I took that 100 and I put 33, which was 99 at the time. So I left like 1,000 over. And I actually spoke in Brooklyn the other day. I was talking to some adults and some of the teachers, and they were like, wow, man, that's a lot. And I'm like, well, obviously it's risk management. You're not going to put your last 100 or your last 10,000 or your last 1,000. But taking an educated stance on it, obviously, before I was going to do it, I remember sitting in Cali, waking up at 6 in the morning, like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And that was a lucrative return. Like, those 3 investments appreciated by 1,200% at minimum each. So yes, some of y'all are doing the calculations. Yeah, that was a hell of an investment at the time. So I know, like, 100,000 is like, well, I don't have 100. Well, you might have 1,000. And so you may create or 10,000, right? But you can figure out how much you're going to allocate to each position. Notice I said 3 ETFs because there's some protection there, right? If the market moves in a sector, then that sector will go. If Nvidia, which was in estimation, it wasn't even the largest allocation at the time. If that pulled back, I'm somewhat protected because it's not the only thing that estimation invests in. So yeah, that was actually my $100,000 strategy.
Motion 911. I sent you 500 on Cash App. I appreciate you.
Cash out, Poppy.
For sure.